So many recipes call for bay leaf, but what does it even do? Soups, stews, rice, I use this in so many dishes. Bay leaf is supposed to add a subtle complexity to your recipes, but I wanted to put that to the test. What does it taste like on its own? You can play along at home, just steep some water or boil some water in a pot. Now there's different types of bay leaf. You may notice different brands, more green, more vibrant. This is fresh bay leaf. You can get this in the refrigerated section next to all the other fresh herbs like thyme and rosemary. So maybe look for fresh bay leaf. This is great for holiday seasons. So I'm gonna do one in there. A lot of bay leaf, especially like the cheaper bay leaf, is dry, brown, smaller leaves. This Turkish style, these smaller leaves, the more darker brown instead of vibrant green, this is what you traditionally see. This is the bay leaf I remember growing up with. And then I started to see like the greener, bigger leaf variety. You can find more premium bay leaf that is still green and vibrant, even though it's dry, and these leaves are larger. So this is California bay leaf. Of course, when it comes to many different spices and herbs, there's a variety of them out there. I'm gonna add a couple of these into here. Here we go. Just because those are smaller, I'm gonna add a few. Now, let's get to steeping. Make our bay leaf tea. Now you can add bay leaf to your tea if you're making a ginger tea, a turmeric tea, add some bay leaf. It is supposed to have some medicinal, some herbal remedy qualities to it. It's not just for flavor. I can already smell it. It's very grassy, very lemony. This has a deeper aroma. You can always smell your spices. We just have a plain water as a control to see if it's even imparting flavor into the boiled water. Now this Turkish bay leaf is really aromatic. I just bought this too, so fresher bay leaves are of course gonna have more flavor, more aroma. So if your bay leaf has been sitting in the cabinet for a year, 2 years, probably not bad, but it probably is very weak. No potency left. But this smells really grassy, really lemony. It kind of reminds me of cardamom. If you smell cardamom pods or have tasted those before, bay leaf, it reminds me a little bit of that. One tasting note I've seen from bay leaf is eucalyptus. It does have that aroma of eucalyptus a little bit too. Just want this to go for a few minutes. You can also break your bay leaf up if you are using it in a recipe. A lot of the oils, to get the flavor out, you wanna tear it up a little bit, crinkle it. This will help release a lot of those aromatics. It's the same thing, mint. They say you slap your mint just to release those oils and those flavor compounds. You can do the same thing with your bay leaf. This is very fresh. They need more fragrances like candles, oil diffusers with bay leaf. This smells a little bit more piney to me. It's very mild, very subtle, but it's really, this smells really good. While this is like lemony and pungent, this is very mild and sweet. Let's go back to this one. I wanna try this one again. Yeah, this one is more earthy. Like it's very dark smelling. I keep wanting to say tasting. Smell is so linked to taste. Anytime I sniff something, I'm like, this is what it tastes like. And I'm like, no, I'm not tasting it, I'm just sniffing it. I might need a second opinion on what this smells like. It's wild how different each of them smells.
Like a grandma.
And then now smell this one, totally different. That one smells like,
This one smells like a plant.
like a plant. We've also used bay leaf. It acts as a deterrent for pests. So you can put it in your dry goods in your pantry or put a few in your pantry, maybe in a bowl or in a basket. You can use bay leaf as a pest deterrent as well. To not contaminate the samples, I decided to get a separate spoon for each one. What's my palate cleanser? Every time I run an experiment, it's not super scientific. It's just an at-home experiment. It smells like Joann's. Certain bay leaf does smell as if you were in a thrift shop or a vintage antique shop. It has a certain aroma that's very nostalgic, I'll say. Add a bay leaf to your simmer pots because the aroma is unique, but it's very pleasing. It's very comforting. This is California bay leaf. This is what's funny. Now I'm getting that subtle complexity. With this bay leaf, I'm getting even a little like licoricey, a bit of anise, so a little bit of bitterness. I'm working on my sommelier skills, my tasting skills, all my sip, sniff, and then peach and London fog. Take a sip of the hot water, palate cleanse. That just tastes like water. Now this is the fresh bay leaf. Don't want it to poke me in the nose. There is a much deeper, stronger flavor with the fresh bay leaf. My guess is because it's fresh, it's gonna have a lot more of those oils and compounds in it. But this, I can really taste the bay leaf in this. but the fresh is a lot sweeter. I would say more vanilla-y with a little bit of like pepper. Like there's a little bit of spice in this one. Just drinking leaf juice over here. I bet you a lot of teas actually have bay leaf in it. It is subtle, but it is very comforting. Okay, last one, our Turkish bay leaf, the one that had the strongest, most distinct aroma. And that's coming through in the tea, just smelling it from the steam. Yeah, this one's a lot grassier, a lot more lemony. Different bay leaves are gonna do different things in your recipes. People usually dismiss bay leaf like it's not doing anything in a recipe, but it really is. It's very subtle. That subtlety can make a big impact in the final flavor of your dish. Bay leaf is no placebo. It actually is doing things, and different types of bay leaf are gonna provide different levels of flavor. Since bay leaf actually does have a strong aromatic, a lot of people use this to perfume and steam foods as well. That plays a big part in the flavor, so you might not be tasting it directly, but that aroma that infuses into your dish is gonna be part of the experience as well. If you've been skipping bay leaf because you think it's hocus pocus, I recommend adding it. It'll elevate your dish.